happy Saturday. After the big reveal video went up, I've already seen a couple of comments, they're amazing. Look what I've just found. Our tiger melon, Melanie. When she's ready, she fell off. Yeah, a little bit of giving that at the bottom. Smells wonderful. I will try and grow tiger melon again next year and give them a bit more space. I think cucumbers next year are just going to be outside ones. They've taken over this year. They really have. Enormous. A few more tomatoes ripened in here. I haven't been down for a few days. Definitely a red chilli there that's coming home. And another one over there. Larger ones. Everything needs a bit of a drink. I've got to put those 2 tomato cuttings in soil. I can't even get my words out. A few more Roma tomatoes already. I don't think I showed you that in the last video. I've just put a bit of cardboard down that I had on the sweet corn bed that was. I left these up purposefully because of the ladybirds. They seem to be still enjoying those, so I was going to leave them for as long as I can. A quick walk down here, and I'm going to put the camera down and do some work. The bean arch still producing masses of beans, huge beans. The size of that. And again, it's the larger ones I'm now growing for the beans, as I've said a million times. This cabbage is doing amazing. Really well. I do have to do the odd bit of weeding, but that is nowhere near as bad as it would have been, is it? This one at the end seems to have got the most bites out of it, but that's why you plant so many. Oh, and look, to my surprise, the musselburgh leeks off the neighbour have finally stood to attention. They're all tied down, so hopefully they're going to do grand. My ones, the elephant and the kohlrabi, are all growing great too. Fantastic. My rutabaga look like they need a tidy up. I'm wondering if they're ready. Only because it's sort of dying back a bit. I think I need to clean that up and have a good look and get watering. I'll show you what I can. Much cleaner. And as I can see now, some of these swedes, rutabaga, I've done a lot better than others. Maybe the spacing needed to be a lot better. I thought I'd measured it out. This one seems to be my largest one. There's some not so large ones, so I'm just going to give these a good drink now. It looked a bit like powdery mildew, so I've got all those for the compost, and those. Good water, and that's another job done. Then I am going to get my pak choy in the middle of that cabbage bed and round the end here and see how we go. I've just seen some strawberries somewhere there. These are the ones I brought from our last place, so these must be the autumn ones. Let's walk down. Anything down this way, I think, as I keep saying, that was my plot neighbour. Look. In the Brassica cage, I think that's a cauliflower. Look at that, I haven't even put a label on. That's an autumn king collie. Look, broccoli rab. Flea beetles are out in force. I'm glad I left these broccolis because they literally are producing lots of little florets. I had to take the other one up. It was leaning right over the path and I needed to put other things in. But the broccoli rab is going to be decimated, I think, by the flea beetles. 2 cavalineros, 3. He's not doing so well, he may come out. In fact, there's another one there. I'll see. sprouts. Let's have a look. Not as big as a lot I've seen online. But they're getting there. Lots of watering. Big beetroot that I've been told I'm not allowed to pick until we're actually going to get pickling, because we're composting a lot of stuff now that we just leave on the kitchen side. This was weeded the other day, but I'm pleased with all my broccolis and my cauliflower romanescos. They've literally are thriving in here. Everything's doing great. I haven't got around to any work yet. Too excited with everything. I don't think I showed you what I did. You know, I put this perspex window here just to hold the compost in, the good stuff, just to help the worms out. I put a bit of cardboard over it so it blackens that off a bit. And this is my working compost. I should have brought the grass cuttings from home today, but too much happening, too much going on. This is just one of my tomato plants that I had stuck out before it dried up indoors in the shed. It's just in a little bit of space at the back of the plot, doing his thing. But lots of cherry tomatoes here, lots of sun gold, my mand, my Roma one, striped romaine. I'll get them picked now and get them in the basket. Spring onions, doing all right. These are the cabbage that I had so many of. I may even take them home. Coriander's coming on now. One broccoli rabe that was a little bit weak, but he can go in once the flea beetle's eaten the rest of them. A lot of things for drying. Marigold sunflowers, the dried flowers all need to go in envelopes eventually. Oregano, a few chives, they weren't so great. My Ailsa Craigs are coming up. Feels spiders on my head. Red drum cabbage there for home. These are the pak choi that I'm going to stick in the bed down there now. Some of them are doing really well. Makes me not want to stick them in there and just leave them in here. Go and give those swede a good water. Taking this basil home. Right, back to it. Right, just had a little weed of this bed and just taking out some lower leaves. As I said, these two at the ends probably getting nibbled the most, maybe that one as well. And I've just found a brown caterpillar on the soil which I've squished. There's a little green one on there now, can you see them? I miss them. I got a big black furry one, but now there's two on that leaf. You see them? I can finish that off actually in the compost bin, but I'll come and make sure I check these. But I think that's good for now. Right, let's get them all tucked back in. Lower leaves removed. Get my holly knife. And if you can see from here, there's a line of green pak choi, red pak choi, making use of the space. And I've just filled in this bottom end here with pak choi. Let's see how the flea beetle and slugs enjoy those. Right, another job, just need to get watering. Quick video, we've been down the plot for a little while and I've just come in here and the melon is on the floor, so it's coming home. Oh, Marvin, come on, he wants to go with his friend the pepper. Right, I'm going to snip him off. I got him. Let me have a sniff. Ooh, let me have a sniff. Oh, have a sniff.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Nice sniff.
A few little sungo for the neighbours to try. A few pears to try off the neighbour's tree.
Wait, are you giving him that?
No. Oh, my melons are precious. Nobody touches
What's
my
that?
melons.
What's that?
A courgette.
You giving them courgette?
Yeah, a few courgettes if they like them. Good. Tuesday morning. More cardboard. Smaller bits for the compost heap. Large bit for the sweet corn bed to turn that into a no dig. And my trusty basket with everything I just keep pulling backwards and forwards. Find the key. Like our keyring. Got a couple of those pairs. The right pair. Lovely jaw. So easy. Again, I think I've been picking these a lot too early. That's a much better size. I've been picking them a bit more like odd shaped ones. Still going strong. Still going strong. I haven't grown any plum ones. I don't know why they're going like that. Few tomatoes left, not many in here. Basil has done great. Some of these chilies have done great. Some have a bit hit and miss. Where have I just seen that one? The pepper hot chili shake. I had one off that, didn't I? And I ate it the other day and it wasn't hot at all. So it just went in a curry, but it didn't add any spice to it. So these ones are obviously going to go orange. Like I said, labelling is going to be my absolute focus next year. These have got little ones growing. And that nice red one, again, no label. Looking a bit sad, aren't they? They need a water. It's been a couple of days with everything going on. But that's going to be a nice one. And this has been on there for the longest time. Again, no chuffing labels. I need to sort these out. Let's run out of water. There's 3 sun gold in there now, and I think in a sweet aperitif. But I better get that labelled again before I forget. The size of that. Right. Yeah, you can definitely tell things are slowing down in the greenhouse. Looking good in that cage where I put all my broccoli that was not been eaten. I did treat those with nematodes, didn't I, right at the beginning before I planted things in them, and it seems to be doing the trick because there's no slug damage. Lots of Jiminy crickets. I don't think I showed you me doing this the other day. I tidied up my asparagus bed. Need some sort of frame just to keep them up, some sort of stability to them because they do bend over. But yeah, I de-weeded all this. And I haven't mentioned it before, but do you know this oxalis? It's literally appeared wherever I put this strolch. I strolched only 2 beds, and these are the 2 beds where this has started growing. So, and it's a nightmare if you leave this too long, and obviously the seed pods are the ones that explode when you touch them. And now I've said that, I remember Emma at my allotment diaries, was it last year, or she was weeding her bed and then she heard all the popping, and I know she uses the strolch. I have written to the company but I've not got a response, just an automated thing saying that they'll get back to me, and that was about 2 weeks ago. So that might be another email because I think the strolch has got something in it. I really do. Yeah, we've got bits of this in other places, but nowhere like the carpet we've had. You see this? It is literally just everywhere. Wherever I've put strolch. Crazy stuff. It's my worst weed. Our usual little plod down to plot 1. See what's happening. Gonna pick some more beans again for the hairdresser. Don't know if she likes them or not, but I need to pick them small like that, don't I? I did the neighbour some the other day and gave them some of these giant things, but I think you can only eat them as beans once they're that size. Otherwise they're very stringy. Got new growth coming on the gooseberries. Forgotten what that is. Really forgotten again. Crazy. These zinnias are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. My pak choi, can you see all the little holes in them already from the flea beetle? Covered immediately. I know they're good to eat, just puts me off. Yeah, I just stuck a few in the end there and then alternated the colours down the middle. All got the flea beetle, but the cabbage are looking great. Let's go and check the one at the end. I'm going to check it for caterpillars because that's the one that had the caterpillars on last time. I can't see any now, but that might just be the damage from last time, hopefully. So let's have a look. I found him. Can you see? Little bugger. So green. He's coming off with a stick though. I can't touch him with my hands. Right, these pumpkin sesame seeds. We used to eat these as kids. We used to get them for Christmas in a stocking. Can you imagine nowadays if your kids opened it up and you got some bloody... Well, there ain't much in that. So, is that going to be worth saving the seeds? I'll try and find the larger ones. Let's have a look. No point saving them if there's nothing in them. Oh, that's a bit better, look. Got pumpkin seed. Alright, take you forever and a day though, wouldn't it, to bloody stop swearing. Again, take me forever to take all them out of there. Probably kept us kids quiet for an hour. Packet of those like that at Christmas. Again, job for a rainy day, and we've got two heads of that to do. Let me leave them up there. Oh, what a week. What a 2 weeks. What a fortnight. I'm just going to pick some lettuce seeds out and sow that. And then go around and collect a harvest. As I've said, for my hairdresser. Tomorrow I'm having my hair done. Oh, I'll do a quick job. Here's a double. Single kohlrabi. I'm just going to go down the other plot and stick that in. Dry as a bone. I'm sure it'll make a recovery. Right, see you in a sec. That was crazy. What did I go off to do? I think I've been gone half an hour. Went down to plot 1 to taste the lettuce. No, I didn't, did I? I went down there to plant my single kohlrabi in the gap. So that's done. And then I started tasting the lettuce that was down there. I think it was La Rosa. And it had all gone over. Too bitter. So I've just pulled all that up, put it on a compost heap, and pulled some of my cutting celery also to go on a compost heap. That's quite deep rooted. I'm finding it hard to pull up as a whole. So now I'm just going to go and stick this in a bucket with some water. Place for everything. Not. Tell you what we got the other day. Some Venetian blinds. I think we picked them up at a charity shop. They're next to nothing. Unless we bought some new ones and this is the old one. Could be. Tricia, could you use it for anything? Absolutely. I'm going to use them as plant labels. I'm going to snap them off. Or I think they snap. Yeah, snap so easily. That bit will go in the ground. And I've got great big white plant labels. Again, measure, snap. Got to be careful of the sharp edges. Measure, snap. What? How easy is that? Great big plant labels. Let me just show you what we've got. That. Holes. Great big. I don't know how long they'll last in the ground. A lot longer than any of the other labels, I'm sure. So that's my new outdoor plant labels. Oh, can you see that? I don't think you can. Let me move you down. So I'll just help that along. These are the blocks of koi from Poundland last year. I must have bought about 50 packs. Was to make the soil blocks, but I never got round to that. Maybe next year. Just one block. I'm going to take some out. Oh, squeeze it. Stick it on there. As I said before, this is the best thing I've found to germinate seeds. Some structure to grow in. Happy Friday! It's only taken me 10 minutes to even get out the van. I thought it might be a bit quiet down here. Some winky weather. I'm going to start by saying I've had my hair done. Thanks, Lana. Not been down here since Tuesday. I think that's the longest stint I've had away. With everything going on, I think I just got exhausted. Nothing was in immediate need of attention down here. Everything's had a good water last night. So I think I'll take you for just a quick look round. No major jobs today. Let me open the shed door, get in there, see how my seedlings are doing, and see what we're going to do today. It's quite nice in here. A bit miserable outside. Well, it's not raining. I'm going to take my jumper off because I'm still hot. Right. Oh, do you know what? I feel funny putting my jumper down in case any spiders tend to want to nest in it. I've chucked it in a cardboard box down there. I started a load of lettuce the other day. I think that was it. All different lettuces. Let's go and have a look. I'll put my glasses on. I might be able to see something. Let's go and have a look. This is what I did the other day and didn't film because my battery ran out. So we've got beetroot greens, landcress, lamb's lettuce, all year round lettuce, Northern Queen, Lola Rossa and Rossa da Trento. Again, I only did these Tuesday. So a little bit of action. Can you see? On the Northern Queen. And a little bit on the Trento. Come down without any real jobs to do. Go and harvest. If in doubt, harvest. I'm going to go out and just cut off some cucumbers and more tomatoes. Maybe look at the carrots in the rain. Why not? Let's go. Alright, I'm just cleaning up the tomato plants, taking off any leaf stems that don't need to be there now, harvesting what I can and just tying them back up, not giving up on them just yet. So I'll show you what I've got so far. Round courgette, 2 more cucumbers, prickly gherkins, same thing. I'll come and tidy that up in a minute. Looks a mess, doesn't it? But yeah, here's my little pile. It was raining so I couldn't bring you out. I've tidied these 2 up like that. Just tidy them up. Don't neglect them now at this stage. just to get those last few to ripen. Again, I can even just cut that off. Not too severe, leaving it some leaves. This one I've trimmed back. Got the wheelbarrow there, just propping these two up because they're heavy with the fruit on. That one's still a bit lopsided. It'll do. I've got a few yet to ripen. Generally tidied up. Top them. I'll take those off. I've picked this many so far. These are black Trifeli ones. Black Trifeli, black Russian, striped romaine. Do you know what? I don't even know what this one is. I think that's a Roman. Very much like the striped romaine, but not stripy. Let's get in here and see what we've got. Definitely drink time. Get this in the compost and go and have a drink. So I've got some more tomatoes. Very good. I'm going to pick my first swede. It's one of the big ones. I think I'm supposed to twist when you're doing it with one end. Let's pull him out before the white butterflies come. Come on. Oh, he's got a beard. Can't believe I've grown a swede. Look at that beauty. See you later.